They say if you haven't made it by 30 or 40, that you are too late. Too late to build wealth, too late to start over, and too late to become a millionaire. But here's the truth. Most millionaires weren't born rich, they built it. And many don't just build it, they build it late. So in this video, I'll share 3 people who proved success doesn't have an age limit and the psychology that made them unstoppable. Stay until the end because I'll show you practical tools to make late your advantage. Let's dive in. Here's a success story of someone who built a franchise empire. At 52, Ray Kroc was a traveling milkshake mixer salesman when he discovered a small, efficient burger stand run by 2 brothers. He'd spent most of his life chasing small wins, moving from one sales job to another, and trying to make ends meet. But when he saw that little burger stand, he didn't just see fast food. He saw a system, a vision, and a way to revolutionize how Americans ate. You might have heard of this little shop called McDonald's. He opened his first McDonald's franchise that year in 1955 and later bought the company outright. His body was older, yes, but his sense of purpose was brand new. With a new purpose, his focus and drive lit up again. 52 became his new 22. That's the thing about purpose. It recharges what age tries to drain. Our second story is about Vera Wang, someone who completely changed her life when most people would have quit. She started out as a figure skater, dreaming of going to the Olympics, but she did not make it to the team. So she tried something new and started working at Vogue magazine. For almost 20 years, she worked hard and climbed up the ladder. But at 39, she watched someone else get the job she dreamed of her whole life. Most people would have given up right there, but Vera didn't. She decided to start fresh. A year later, she opened her own bridal shop in New York City. And that small shop grew into a huge fashion brand worth over hundreds of millions of dollars. That is not luck, that is learning from failure instead of running from it. She didn't say why me, but she said what can I do next? That mindset, seeing failure as a lesson, became the reason she succeeded. Our last story is about a man who proved that it is never too late to start over. And that someone is Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. Before he became famous, Sanders worked many small jobs. Farmhand, salesman, even a gas station owner. Nothing really took off, but what he loved most was cooking. So in his 60s, he opened a small cafe on the side of the road in Kentucky, where he served travelers and truck drivers his special fried chicken recipe. People loved it, but then a new highway was built, and suddenly no one came by his cafe anymore. At 65 years old, he had lost everything. Most people would have retired, but not Sanders. He took his chicken recipe, packed his car, and started driving across America, going from one restaurant to another, trying to sell it. He was rejected again and again, but he did not stop. By the time he was 74, more than 600 restaurants were selling his chicken. He later sold KFC for $2 million. He didn't just sell chicken, he sold belief. Belief that your idea can still matter no matter your age. Most people called him too late, but he called it perfect timing. So what is the psychology behind all this late success? Number 1 is that staying calm makes you smarter. When you've been through hard times, you have learned how to stay calm when things go wrong. That calm helps you think clearly and helps you make better choices instead of reacting fast. Number 2, experience builds instinct. After years of trying, failing, and winning, your brain starts to notice a pattern. You begin to spot what works and what doesn't, faster than people who are just starting. Finally, number 3, purpose keeps your brain young. When you care deeply about something, your brain wakes up again. It gives you energy, focus, and drive no matter how old you are. That is why people who find meaning in what they do often succeed later in life. So what are the practical tools to make late your advantage? And how do you use your age and experience as a secret sauce? Number 1, rewrite your story. Stop saying I'm behind and start saying I've learned a lot. Pick one goal and give it 90 days of focus, because staying consistent beats being fast. Number 2, use what you've learned. Write down 3 big lessons from your life and turn them into simple rules to protect your time and energy. Late success isn't about working more, it is about working smarter. Number 3, stay connected to your purpose. Finish this sentence. This matters because when you know why you're doing something, it is easier to keep going even when it's hard. Success doesn't care about your age, it cares about your direction. Kroc started again. Wang changed her path, and Sanders never gave up. If your brain can grow and learn at any age, then there is no reason for you to not to. If you like this video, remember to check out this video where I show you the psychology of starting a YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.